The 2025 BMW 2 Series. This is the baby beamer and a great way to get yourself into the BMW lineup. Let me show you what makes this car so compelling. I'm not a huge fan of the front end design, no large grille like other models, but the radar sensor sticks out like a sore thumb. I really like the rear though. It's pretty aggressive when you have the panoramic roof open with this diffuser look at the bottom. Oddly, no exposed exhaust tips. You get the coupe styling even though it's a 4-door sedan, basically a sloping roofline which robs rear headroom. You get real functional vents. And I quite like these wheels. Heading on inside, this is a nice place to be. You get Harman Kardon speakers, a big panoramic sunroof that opens up, comfortable aggressive leather front seats with decent bolstering, and bonus, a thigh extension. Unfortunately, you get some cheap feeling plastics in the center console. This definitely makes it feel like an entry-level BMW. You get a crisp looking gauge cluster screen. You can display a bunch of different information like trip info, a compass, map, G-force meter, music. You can also switch between a few different layouts. The infotainment screen works well and it's responsive. There's built-in Alexa, wireless Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. I think there's way too many icons and options, which could make it overwhelming to some. It takes some getting used to find things. You get ambient lighting all over the dash. You get a bunch of different colors. And even the M colors when you put the car in sport mode. You get a wireless charger, a cigarette style outlet, and 2 USB-C ports. The car can back itself out of tough spots. It will remember exactly how you got into the spot and do the opposite to get out. You control the gas and brake while the car steers. You get some decent auto driving capabilities. You can either set the car to adaptive cruise control or steering assist, where it will also follow the lines on the road and steer for you. It's not as good as the Hyundai, Genesis, Kia systems, but it works. The 228 xDrive comes with a base 4-cylinder turbo. It makes 241 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. You can get front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive if you get the xDrive like I have here. If this isn't enough power, you can step up to the M235 xDrive with 312 horsepower, but still 295 pound-feet of torque. It is faster though. The base engine gets 26 city, 38 highway. The high-performance M235 gets 24 city, 33 highway. Still decent. It's a little on the stiffer side, but put it in sport mode and it wakes up. Turns nicely, and the all-wheel drive helps a lot. It accelerates quickly and is fun for everyday roads. But if you need a little more power, just switch to the M model. It's a 7-speed dual clutch and shifts quickly. The car is supposed to be smart enough to know when you want to shift up or down, but I'd like to control the shift myself. For a sporty little car, I'm surprised that they don't have paddle shifters. This is a decently practical car. Even though it's small, it does have 4 doors and 5 seats, but the back is pretty tight. Luckily, you have these cutouts in the seat, which give you more knee room. Not much foot space though. I'm only 5'8", and I don't have that much room behind where I would be sitting in the front. Back seats are comfortable. You get vents, charging ports, and a center armrest with cup holders. You can even lower the center seat for a trunk pass-through. The trunk has a relatively flat opening and it's really wide. This makes loading large items easy. You get a net on one side, and you have extra storage under the floor. And then you can lower any of the 3 rear seats independent of each other depending on what it is that you need to put in the car. The new 2027 models are very similar and decently priced. A new 228i front-wheel drive starts at $40,000, the xDrive model starts at $42,000, and the M235 starts at $50,000. I think you can get a better BMW at the $50,000 range, but the regular xDrive model is a pretty good deal. The average new car starts in the high $40,000 range, so this is cheaper than the average car. So notable features: auto steering doesn't have to be enabled with cruise control, so you can have the car steer for you while you still control the gas and brake, like in Hyundai, Kia, Genesis models. The car also automatically locks and unlocks when you get closer or walk away. You don't have to touch the door handle, you don't have to press any buttons, you literally just approach the car and it knows you're coming, and then when you walk away you'll hear it beep, locking the doors. If you struggle finding something in the menus, you can just search for it. Some odd issues I noticed during my time with this car: the auto steering kind of goes back and forth on curves, so you might want to make sure that you always have a hand somewhere on the steering wheel. The center panel by the shifter is like one big button. Not really a huge fan of this. Obviously, depending on where you put your finger, it'll press that item, but the whole panel just moves, so yeah, I don't really like that. The infotainment has a lot of menus and get pretty confusing to navigate through it. The fact that there's no paddle shifters, still unsure why they went this route. Like, I know it's supposed to be a smart car, but if you want a sports car, you should allow people to shift the car themselves. So there you have it, the 2025 BMW 2 Series. This is a fun little car and a great way to get into the BMW lineup. New ones are still a decent value, so if you're in the market, get one now before the tariffs hit and the prices go up. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the BMW 2 Series. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you more of a Benz person? If you're interested in some other reviews, like the Mercedes equivalent, check out the videos on screen now.